Hey, so you have just finished making your website and now it's time to optimize. So in this video, I'm going to show you two things that you absolutely need to do once you've built your website. Now don't worry, this is going to be basic stuff, but basic does not mean that it's going to have a low impact. Because truth be told, of all the things that you can do to optimize your website, these two things are right up there with some of the best things that you can do to optimize your website. So what are we doing standing around? Let's get started. So here is the website we are going to optimize. If it looks familiar to you, this is the same website that we had built in the previous video. And in this video, we're going to optimize it. Now, before we start optimizing, let's quickly have a look at the PageSpeed score of this website in its current form. So here in PageSpeed Insights, all I'm going to do is I'm going to enter the URL of the website that we're going to actually optimize, and we're going to get the results from that. Okay, so now these optimization tests do take a little bit of time, so do be patient. But once it's finished, then you'll be able to see the score that we have to work against. Okay, so now we can see that the PageSpeed Insights of the website that we're going to optimize currently is at about a 62 out of 100. It's not exactly that bad. Just also bear in mind that this website is on the bottom of the range hosting. Like, it's the most worst shared hosting that you could possibly get. That is where that website resides right now. So in speed wise, the biggest impact that you can do is going to be upgrading your hosting. These performance enhancements are great for all types of websites. Don't worry if your hosting differs. All I'm saying is that hosting is a big factor of speed. But now that we've got that out the way, let's make our current website a lot better. So here in the back end of our website, we're going to start off and we're going to add in a new plugin. Now the plugin that I'm going to use for this tutorial is called Semrush. So what that plugin does is it optimizes all the images that you have on your website. It'll shrink down the size of the images that are served to clients, which will greatly improve the speed of your website. Now we are sticking with the free version of this. Now if you don't like Semrush, there are others that you can choose for image optimization and compression. But for this example in this video, we're just going to use Semrush. Now in order to install it, what we're going to do is we're going to plugins and we're going to say add new. Now here on the top right, all we're going to do is enter Semrush. In the search results, you can see the very first plugin is the Semrush that we are looking for. And we're going to say install now. Once it's installed, we're going to activate it. Okay, so now that Semrush has been installed and activated, we're going to head over to Semrush and we're going to say bulk Semrush. So here in the bulk Semrush window, it'll go and scan all the images that we have used on the website. And if it hasn't for some reason, you can go onto the top right and just say recheck images. And it'll go through your library and then just check which images need to be compressed. To start this whole process, we head over to this bulk Semrush button and we press it. Now you can see that there's 93 images that it has to compress. It will stop at 50 because this is the free version. It'll stop at 50. But that doesn't mean that you can't compress the rest. You can say carry on. It'll give you the option. Just now you'll see that it'll tell you to carry on compressing the rest of your images. You just can't do it just with one click. That'll be part of the Pro plugin, which is not the end of the world for us using the free version. I mean, it's not that hard just to click on a mouse and say continue. Okay, so now you can see that it reached the 50 image limit. Now all we have to do is to say resume, and it's going to carry on with the rest of the images. Okay, so now Semrush has completed the bulk smashing. All our images have now been compressed. Now if you keep Semrush active on your website, any future uploads that you do make will automatically be compressed by Semrush, so you won't have to do the bulk Semrush anymore, which is a great plus if you do upload any other media. If you don't plan on changing anything on your website after this, then there's no reason to actually have it active anymore. You can just disable it. But if you do upload again, just remember to Semrush again. It's not a complicated plugin. Okay, so now the second thing we're going to do is we're going to install a caching system. Now we're not going to get too advanced in this because there's a lot of things like integrating with the CDN and all that sort of stuff. But we're going to do the beginning steps of caching. And that alone will have a good impact on the speed of your website. So the one we're going to use is Lightspeed Cache. It is the current king of caching. Doesn't mean there's going to be the king tomorrow, but right now it is the king of caching. So in order to install that, all we're going to do is go to plugins, and we're going to say add new. So here again, on the top right hand side where we say search plugins, we're going to enter Lightspeed Cache. Now in the search results, the very first plugin is the Lightspeed Cache that we're looking for. So now we're going to install it. Once it's installed, we're going to activate it. Okay, so now that Lightspeed's been activated, we pretty much don't have to do anything else. It already will be caching the pages of a website. So the next time you visit your website, it'll store a cache of those pages ready to be served to your clients. Now again, this is just the basic steps of caching. There is a lot more that you can do to improve that speed, but we don't have to worry about that right now. We are just covering our basics, which are some of the biggest steps that you can make. I'm going to show you what I mean by that. Now these two steps were not complicated at all, right? I mean, the one you just literally just install the plugin. Now if we head back into PageSpeed Insights, we're going to see the difference from those two things alone. Here again, I'm just going to reanalyze, and you'll see the improvement that those two things have made to the speed of our website. Now remember that this website is on the cheapest shared hosting that you can get. So let's have a look at our score now. And there you go. Now you can see that that was a marked improvement on our website, a pretty decent one at that. And it wasn't complex at all at how we optimized the speed of our website. And there we go. We have successfully optimized our website. Now there's a lot of other things that we can do to optimize our website, like making a use of a CDN, locally installing all the fonts that we used of our website, removing certain scripts that we didn't need to use in every single page, serving a lot of the JavaScript down in the footer instead of the header. There's just so much other ways we can optimize our website, but the biggest improvements still remain the basics. The only other thing that will improve your website is getting better hosting. All the other things that I have showed you won't make that much of an impact compared to what I've showed you now. It's that whole law of diminishing returns. I hope you liked this video. If you have any questions, do drop a comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.